Hi guys, Stacey McKenzie here, and I'm at the H&M Versace launch in Toronto, Canada. It's crazy. There is a lineup like all the way around the block. Okay, so today the blog is about the lens that people will go for fashion. They will do whatever it takes to get that one piece of high-end designer. All right, and it's madness. So I would like to, pick some brains and see as to why they will go to these lens. I mean, how fabulous is fashion? Is it that fabulous where you're gonna sleep outside in the cold? Yeah. So how long have you been here? How long?
I got here at just after 9 o'clock last night.
Wow. And
I just got here now.
oh, you guys are friends?
Yes,
Smart. I love it. See, that's gangster. So you made him come do all the hard work.
Well, I was coming anyways. So,
Yeah. So why here for this collection?
It's Versace. I've been a fan of Versace since I was 14.
Nice.
and it's iconic. And I need a suit.
I love it. So you what? Tell me what you're rocking.
This is Versace.
Yes, I can see.
And
The bag?
Johnson
What is it? What's the boost?
Johnson Bob.
Uh-huh.
Arlo.
Love it. Canadian.
Yes.
Yes.
And just sticking in my mouth.
Nice. You look great. You look
Thank
fabulous.
you.
You know what I mean?
Love your jacket.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. What are you rocking? I love.
Forever 21 with the buttons altered. The pants.
You did the
H&M.
buttons yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at this. That's so cool.
The pants H&M and the shoes Harley Davidson steel toe.
Nice. Can't do that anymore. It's all controlled now, which is great.
Not like
right?
the Roberto Cavalli collection where people just
Hey, what happened with that collection?
People die.
people take everything.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus. I'm like, did they really die for fashion?
People got hurt.
Yeah. Okay, then. Well, have fun, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I want my audience to get to know a little bit about Emily first before we start off. For start.
Yeah.
So everybody, this is Emily Scarlett, as I said earlier.
Hello.
She is you're the
Public relations manager and spokesperson for H&M.
honcho.
Yeah.
And how did you get started into PR? Like, how did you come about?
I used to work more on the editorial side. So I used to work in New York doing fashion show production and working at magazines and things like that. And I kind of really loved all the back end stuff that went into getting everyone to the shows or pitching to the magazines. I really liked that. I thought it was very interesting. So when I moved back to Toronto from New York, I started working at H&M in the advertising department. And about 8 months later, I moved into the PR department, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you worked.
I
your
worked.
way up.
I paid my dues. I ran and got coffee for people.
Wow.
Yeah.
You hear that? So when I
Right.
start asking you guys to get me coffee, don't be giving me an attitude.
Everybody
we all
has
had to do it. We all had to do it. Yes. No. Oh, nice. And you love your job.
I love my job. Honestly, it's one of those things that every once in a while I'll just catch myself and I realize that I'm having like the most incredible moment, like last week at the launch in New York, watching Prince, and I'm just like, I have the greatest job in the world. So I'm so thankful. It's been a really great experience, and I love H&M. So
Well, I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yes, you're doing a great job. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Emily. But you're doing a great job, and and I hope I'm sure they're going to be having you for a long,
yes,
long
yeah,
time.
I'm not going anywhere. So
She's not going anywhere.
Girls out there coveting my job, I'm not leaving.
You tell them, girl, I like her. She gangster.
That's
She
right.
gangster. So, in regards to why we're here today, it's the launch of the H&M Versace collection.
That's right, it is.
Right? Oh,
A long time in the making. So
yeah. Oh, really?
yeah, I mean we start working on it usually quite far in advance because of course all the clothes have to be made, all the designs have to go through a process. Donatella, when she first started thinking about the collection and how she wanted to go back into the archives of Versace and do this sort of homage to her brother and to everything that he brought to the brand, she said she just started sketching and sketching and sketching to the point where she had like hundreds of sketches. And then, of course, we had to narrow it down, and we don't own any of our own factories. We produce in third-party suppliers, so then it also comes down to finding where we're going to source the clothes, where we're going to manufacture them. So it takes a long time to actually put all of this together. And we usually announce it to the press and announce it to everybody about 6 months before.
Wow.
Yeah, so that we have a long time to work with magazines and work with more editorial coverage and do press trips and things like that. So a lot of work goes into
So about how long altogether would you say? 2 years?
Probably a year. Yeah, I would say
Still,
about a year.
it's still a pretty long time.
It's still a pretty long time.
But it's worth it though.
Oh, it's definitely worth it.
I mean, how long have H&M been doing these collaborations with high-end designers?
So we started in 2004 with Karl Lagerfeld, and then since then we've worked with some really great names like Stella McCartney, Victor and Rolf, Matthew Williamson, Lanvin from last year, which was absolutely incredible. And I think this year being able to work with such an iconic brand like Versace that's so well known, is such a household name, is such a great thing, because H&M is really about fashion and quality at the best price, and for us that means the fashion shouldn't be a question of price. So we're really happy to be able to bring these designer brand names to a more mass market.
Well, which is a very cool idea.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Very cool idea. So it's been quite a success for you guys.
It has. And
and
people
it continues
always,
to be.
Yeah, and people always ask us, they say, like, how long are you going to keep doing these designer collaborations? And we keep saying, as long as we get lineups outside and the customers really love it, we're going to keep doing it, because I think it's such a great concept behind it, and you get to own a piece of Versace for maybe $300.
Yeah.
When else do you have the chance to do that? So.
True. Oh yeah. There you guys have it. Emily, H&M, we're here for the H&M Versace launch, and I cannot wait to see how these kids. Oh, I meant to ask you. It's well controlled now.
Yes, it is.
Yes, because a lot of people were worried about standing in line for hours and having to rush in and try to grab everything or whatever. But I just got some information that it's quite controlled now, which is really good. So tell her this about it as well.
About 3 years ago, when we launched Jimmy Choo, we realized that we do get these incredible lineups. We get people sleeping on the streets. People are such diehards for fashion, and we really want it to be fair and democratic. So we developed this system where we hand out bracelets that are color coded for a time slot of shopping. So that way what we do is we let groups of, at this store, we'll let groups of 30 people in at a time. They'll have 15 minutes to shop. Then the staff will have 5 minutes to tidy up the shop and restock any items, and then the next group will come in. So that way it's just a bit more calm, it's not so rushed, people aren't grabbing at stuff. We've also placed a limitation that people are only allowed to purchase 2 pieces per style.
Oh,
yeah, so that way,
that's good.
Yeah, that way you don't have people running in and just grabbing everything, and buying everything of one dress. So this way it's a bit more fair, and we're hoping that by doing that, everybody will be able to get that piece that they've really been coveting.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. That's good. They got it under control.
We do. We're definitely pros at these now.
And this particular collection is highly anticipated.
Yes.
It's last year's was high.
I think the difference between last year
and this year. What's the expectation for this year?
I mean, I think like I said, the difference I think is that Lanvin, of course, is a very well-known fashion house. It's one of the oldest fashion houses in the world. But I just think that there's something about Versace that's so iconic, and it's just about this fun, sexy girl, and who doesn't want to be that girl, So I think that's a big part of it, and I think it's going to be so successful. They're always so successful, and we're always so happy with the results. And judging by the lineup outside, I think it's going to be a great day.
It's going to be great, and I'm looking forward to this collection as well as the other collections. I'm sure that's in place. I'm sure you're not going to give me you'll give me the scoop later though, right?
Later on, I promise.
Yeah, you promise you're going to tell me the next one? You're going to tell me in advance, right? Yeah, make sure. Okay, so we can sort it out. No. But great job as always, Emily.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you for coming.
Great collection. I'm so excited. Johnny Versace, everybody. Oh, which is, by the way, Donatella did a great job emulating Johnny Versace's iconic looks. She really did. With the prints and everything. Really great job.
Really great job.
The materials, like the chainmail.
Yeah.
So
you can picture it being on Christy Turlington, Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, Linda Evangelista, all of those. Yasmin Gori.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to leave you because I know it's pretty hectic right now. It's about to be hectic in 2 seconds.
I know.
Emily, see you later.
See you later.
All right, let me scope out what I'm going to get, those shoes. Thank you so much
You're
again.
welcome.
All right.
You're welcome.
Rule your runway, everybody. Emily Scarlett.
Bye.